This is Brother Teacher. While I'm here with you right now in this space and time, count yourself fortunate, count yourself blessed to have me right at this moment. Because my video may not stay here very long, but I'll try to put it somewhere else that it can be found. But I advise you to share this information, everything that I put out here. As a matter of fact, share it. Like and subscribe if you can. And donate if you would to my channel. But what I'm saying to you that the average person won't share with you, but the person that's sharing this information is not an average person. Let me make that clear. It is my duty and or my responsibility to tell you the truth. It's not many people who are brave or bold enough to tell you the truth. And there are powers that be that remove our videos. They strike our videos. They censor our videos because they don't want us to appeal to the masses of you. And they have bots that search the internet and they look for keywords and keyword phrases and anything that we say that doesn't fit their narrative. No matter how polite we may be, they erase our information. And then somebody else could put it up later on. But that's what they do. That's really a work of the enemy. And when I say enemy, I'm talking about the spiritual enemy that we call Satan. So, be that as it may, listen to me carefully when I say this to you. You may know this already and you may not know. Either way, just accept it coming from me. Do you believe that lawyers and judges are honest and honorable and represent the people? Do you believe that they are just decent human beings? I'm asking you right now as I'm sitting here, do you honestly believe in your heart of hearts, especially criminal cases, criminal lawyers and judges, do you believe that they are honest and that they tell the truth and that they're transparent when it concerns anyone coming into their courtrooms? If you believe that they are, you've been deceived. You're fooling yourself. My friend, you are. So now, did you not know that a lawyer, criminal lawyer, his first duty is to the state where he works? Did you not also know that the judge and the prosecutor work together jointly to try to prosecute the person that's on trial or is being accused of a crime? They both work together. I don't care how you think it's supposed to be and should be. They're not separated. It would seem, or you would believe, that the judge's job is to be a neutral party or a referee. But trust and believe that the judge and the prosecutor are working together. And the judge works for the state as well. Now, here's the catch-22, maybe 23. Your so-called defense attorney works for the state also. For example, let's say whatever the charge is, whatever the criminal case is, the judge wants to give you a $20,000 fine and 10,000, excuse me, let's back up. A $20,000 fine and 10 years in jail. That's what him and the prosecutor are trying to get. $20,000 fine, 10 years in jail. So here you come with this public pretender, defender. He or she appears to be helping you, but in actuality, what they're doing is trying to give you something. Little do you know that they are negotiating between one another the fact that you are going to still get some kind of punishment because the house wins, just like in the casino. You see, you're never going to walk into a criminal trial and walk out with no scars, not owing something. You're either going to pay a fine or you're going to go to jail or prison or both. You see, the house has to win because that's the whole purpose of the system, is to get money from you, is to benefit from you because you are a product to them. Didn't know that, did you? Now, if you really don't want to believe this, I'm sorry. You just simply don't believe it. I didn't just pull this out the sky. But that's the truth. So, when the judge wants, and the prosecutor that is, when the judge and the prosecutor want to give you a $20,000 fine and 10 years in prison, here comes good old Mr. Defense Attorney, talks to both of them, supposedly, cuts a deal, gets your $20,000 fine down to $15,000, and then, hypothetically speaking, of course, a $15,000 fine, and you'll get 5 years. But guess what? You got something, didn't you? You're thinking, whew, at least I don't have to do that 10 years. Then you're going to have some time on the shelf, maybe in probation, you know? But you're going to get something. Never will you walk in their house, that court system, and not pay something. You follow what I'm saying? You see, like I said a moment ago, you are a commodity to them. You are a product, and they have to benefit from you anytime you come through their doors. There's going to be a court cost, there's going to be a fine to pay, and that fine is going to be a fiduciary fine, it's going to be finances, it's going to be jail time, or it's going to be both. That's the way the system really, really works. And if you don't believe that it works that way, ask those guys and those gals. They have been in prison. They have been locked up. They know. They know. So, I just wanted to share that tidbit of information with you. Now, I can go deeper down the rabbit hole, but I'm not going to do that right now. I think I gave you a bit much to digest for right now. But let me know what you think. Do you think that a judge and a prosecutor don't tell lies in court? Do you think they don't break the law in the courtroom? Honestly, do you think they're being transparent, telling you the whole truth? If you believe that they are being honest with you, you are fooling yourself. Did you ever ask yourself that when you went to school, you learned supposedly the American language, which is English, right? Why do they speak a different language called legalese in the courtroom? Why don't we all speak the same language so that we can all have the same understanding or comprehension? Why do they speak something different? It's by design so that they can control you because you don't understand where they're coming from. They take the same words that we use in everyday parlance and they change the meaning. That's why they have a dictionary called the Black's Law Dictionary. But I thought we all spoke English, didn't we? So why do we need you to speak a different language when we come into your house? Hello, teacher. You get what I'm saying? Think about it. That's enough for you right now. I'll see you in the next video. Let me know what you think.